as always, the Vision team, a very good morning. We're going to say good morning to Reese, Michaela, and of course, Drew. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Hi.
It is lovely to have you once again and to welcome you into the studio here at Pure West. Something very exciting, as always, everything's exciting with Vision, but it's been an exciting week, Drew.
It has indeed, yeah. It's been our fifth birthday, our 5th year celebrations this week. It's been a crazy week. We finished off our summer youth project with we had 60 children for 2 weeks, which was just brilliant. They did 9 to 5 junior in 2 weeks and smashed it with 2 sold out performances. And it was incredible. And now we head into our 5th birthday production, our 5th anniversary production, and the amazing Kipps, the new Half a Sixpence musical.
I'll be honest, Drew, I don't know anything about this show whatsoever. So for those who might be in the similar boat, give us an overview as to what we can expect.
So lots of people will probably remember this show from the great movie, the great movie starring Tommy Steele, and basically it's a beautiful love story about somebody that falls into money accidentally, and then feels he needs to go into the upper class. But actually, his true love is she's a parlour maid, basically. But they end up back together. It's a beautiful love story with lots and lots of amazing themes that flow through it. Really.
Love that. And we've got some of the cast members here. We'll start off with Michaela, actually. Michaela, who are you in this production? And what have been some of your highlights of the rehearsal process?
So I'm playing Mrs. Walsingham, and Mrs. Walsingham is the conniving mother of Helen, who is one of Kipps's love interests, who is determined to separate Kipps from his money as much as possible to feed her own ambitions of social climbing, shall we say.
So social climbing, we're talking about the old film. This is very much set of a period, isn't it? Of people trying to get upstairs, downstairs kind of vibe. So give us more of that flavour and how that comes across in the music then, Michaela.
So it's, as I say, it's set in sort of early Edwardian times. So it's got lovely costumes and that sort of thing. And it's that Edwardian, late Victorian vibe. The songs are beautiful, but there's such a variety of songs as you'd expect in any musical. You've got beautiful love songs. You've got, my song is quite a funny song, obviously, because I'm a little bit of the villain of the piece. And yeah, it's just a beautiful setting for a classic musical.
Love that. And we've got Reese with us. And Reese, let us know who you're playing in the production of Kipps.
Well, I am playing Arthur Kipps himself, which is super exciting. Yes, taking on the title role and bringing that to the stage.
So we've heard it from Drew's perspective, and the love interest. There's a plural going on there, but there's a bit of musical instrumentation as well. Like, give us a flavour from Kipps' point of view as to how this show unfolds.
I love this show. I think it's the most beautifully written show ever to exist. But Kipps, yeah, he's a bit of a. He just sort of goes with the flow, really, and then gets himself all caught up. Obviously, he's got his childhood sweetheart, Anne, and falls into his money from his granddad that he's inherited, and sort of builds his way up and finds himself with Helen, who he doesn't really like, but is sort of to be seen to like, and then sort of finds himself turning back to Anne and going back to his roots, really.
See, money isn't everything, is it, Reese?
No, it's not.
No.
Oh, yes, it is.
And so, Reese, I mentioned there, I was talking to Michaela off air there, and she mentioned that, is there like a ukulele or something involved in this to tell us more about the music itself?
I do play the banjo.
The
Well,
banjo.
let me rephrase that. I do try and play the banjo.
If last night's rehearsal was anything to go by, Reese plays the banjo in a way that the banjo has never
Has
been
never been
played
played
before.
Uh, Gina, you've been listening in there. What are your reflections on some of this learning about Kipps this morning?
Well, already I'm getting the fun element of everything. You know, it sounds like a real sort of traditional musical, and you've got that fantastic music. And I just think it's going to just be that feel good, easy watch show, which is just going to be incredible with all these actors on stage. And it just sounds great. And I know that you're going to do a fabulous job with the banjo.
I'll try,
You'll-
Gina. I'll try.
Yeah, you'll be great. And of course, Drew, it's a show and a role that's very close to your heart.
Absolutely, yeah. I played originally this show was known as Half a Sixpence, just like the film, and then in 2017 it had a revival production at the Chichester Festival Theatre, and then moved into London's West End, and they renamed it. They added a couple of songs. Styles and Drew came on board and wrote a few new songs for the show, and they renamed it Kipps, the Half a Sixpence musical. But I played Kipps. I think my first encounter of Kipps was probably when I was 15. I think I played Kipps 15,
Wow.
16. And then I played Kipps again a year later, for a completely different company. So I absolutely love this show so much. And bringing it back into rehearsals and hearing all of these songs again is just brilliant. And actually being able to stage it, and we've gone for quite a unique way of staging this show, because it's all set pretty much on a sixpence. So everything is on a circular platform, basically. It's had its challenges, and I know it's going to have its challenges when we do our lovely spacing call this evening. But it's such a brilliant, and as Gina said, it is a real feel good musical. There's some brilliant numbers in it, and numbers, actually, those musicals you go to, that you sit there and you think, oh, I didn't know that song was from this show. It's one of those that you'll go, oh, that song.
Oh, so if you haven't got your ticket yet, now's the time to get it. Michaela, I'm putting the pressure onto you. How can we get tickets? When is this show on?
So the show is on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. If you can head on over to the Boulevard website, you can get your tickets there. But be quick, because I don't think there's any left.
It's going to be very exciting. And Drew, before we say goodbye and put on one of these fantastic tunes from the show, at the celebrations last week, first of all, thank you, because I picked up an award, as did Michaela. You've announced your next show. And it's another, I feel like what I love is the variety of vision. We've got Kipps this week. The last musical I was in Vision was Hello Dolly, all of this wonderful age, and you're keeping within that age for a production before the end of the year as well.
Well, that's right. I was trying to choose as I said at the awards ceremony. First of all, congratulations, best actor in a play, very, very good. I was trying to sort of think about where do we go with this sort of next musical. And I thought, do you know what? We will stay. We're going to stay in London for this next musical, we are doing My Fair Lady as our next. Again, another classic, full to. Now, this My Fair Lady really is full to the brim of musical theatre hits. Literally, such an incredible show, and of course, from Kipps being a star vehicle show for a male performer, through to My Fair Lady being a star vehicle show for a female performer.
Yeah. So watch this space. You've got Kipps to enjoy this week. You've got My Fair Lady to enjoy later in the year. Michaela, Reese, Drew, everyone involved in the cast for Kipps this week. Get your tickets right now. It's not one to be missed. It's going to be fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us here on The Breakfast Show.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And as I've promised, we've got a tune on the way. Flashbang Wallop. Is this a good one?
Great.
Yes, it is a good one.
Great number in the show. Great number.
Let's enjoy it now here on Your Breakfast Show. It's going up to 8:45. Thanks, you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wake up with Gina and Tom. Weekdays